Now let's go back to the importance of studying a sutta. Now you know the references for the sutta study. Now why do we study suttas? It is because there are a lot of people now, they are talking Dhamma in their own way. Right? Now, especially in a Dhamma talk, things can go differently. Because in a Dhamma talk, they are not mostly able to put the sutta understanding into their thoughts. So it's mostly they interpret what they think about the suttas. So finally people get caught up with the thoughts, how they interpret about the text. This is one important thing. And I want you to think about a very interesting idea which the Buddha gave before you study in the Dhamma, which you will eventually go to the practice. There's a sutta called 𝗲𝘂𝘂𝗻𝗀 Sutta. Maybe I can show you. 𝗲𝘂𝘂𝗻𝗀. This one, Majjhima Nikāya 22. 𝗲𝘂𝘂 means, now see the translation, they have said it as a cobra. 𝗲𝘂𝘂. This could be a water snake, but anyways, a snake. Now this sutta says how to learn Dhamma. For those of you who have not understood how to learn Dhamma, this is the methodology of how to learn Dhamma. That means I encourage all of you to read this sutta for understanding what is the basis of the sutta study. In this sutta, Buddha says, learning Dhamma, learning and practicing Dhamma is like catching a snake. So, if you catch the snake from its tail or the head, the snake will bite you. Right? So, if you understand how does a snake catcher catch a snake, right? They use a stick and they press down a certain area of the snake and then kind of make him a little vulnerable, and then know how to what to learn and what to practice and where to read, and you still trying to collect this knowledge from different places without knowing the framework, then that kind of approach to Dhamma is just as somebody catching a snake from its tail or head, definitely going to be bitten by the snake. That means better don't study Dhamma. Yes, if you don't know how to study, better not to study. Either you get stuck, your practice will be dry, either you will have a misunderstanding about the Dhamma. So this is a very important step to understand that it is essential to study Dhamma in the proper way. In order to study the Dhamma in the proper way, we need certain important suttas to be studied in their own context. That's why sutta study is important. Otherwise, pick whatever the cherry-pick suttas and study is not important. Sometimes some suttas were meant for certain monastic. Some suttas were meant for lay people. Now I always tell people that most of the Dhamma sharings that people hear, they are mostly about the monastic version of Buddhism. Then the lay people Buddhism has been forgotten. Because there are many suttas where Buddha talks about how lay people should practice Buddhism, such as Sigaluvada Sutta, Pattakamma Sutta, Vyaggapajja Sutta, then Mahamangala Sutta. Even this sutta, Attaka Nagara Sutta. Why do I say so? You can see here, a man from a city called Attaka.